If you love me, please don't judge me. Got my hands tied, the power's above me. Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just a puppet here. If you wanna place blame, then look to the puppeteer. Family, fortune, envy, jealousy, privilege, passed on, legacy, secret, sabotage, borderline, felony, suicide, subtract, selfish, pedigree, yeah.
So yeah, racing season is officially underway. Since we get close to the end of the NFL season, it means NASCAR season is quickly upon us, even though a lot of us are dreading it because NASCAR has made next to no changes this year. But at least we have the ARCA West while Rolex 24 happens. But yeah, the ARCA West season opener. Shockingly, it is until Phoenix in March, as they're opening up at Kern County up in Kern County, California. So yeah, very interesting since Kern County got a lot of dates with the closure of Irwindale Speedway, which that's very unfortunate for Irwindale. It was a really good track too. But sadly, its future got kind of predicted by that scene from Fast and Furious 9 at the end of the movie. At Fast 9 when the track was abandoned. And yeah, now it's being demolished. And with Irwindale, that's another short track to bite the dust. Fuck. But anyway, we had a race here, and this race did have only one Truck Series driver, and then that was Daniel Hemrick. Okay, for Hemrick's situation, I don't really consider it bushwhacking or leeching in any way, since Hemrick isn't even in the Cup Series anymore. He's now a driver in the Truck Series for Bill McNally. And then Hemrick got on the pole. So it's like, okay, maybe Hemrick's most likely going to dominate and win this race with these, and then at least we get the backflip after. So Hemrick goes on the pole, and then what? He does literally nothing with it. He doesn't even lead the opening lap. As Tanner Reif led the opening 7 laps, and then Trevor Huddleston got the lead on lap 7. And pretty much for the ARCA West season opener, once Huddleston got the lead, Huddleston never looked back. Even despite Kyle Keller's best efforts at the end of the race where he ran Huddleston down, even got side by side with him on the last lap coming into turn 4, but coming off 4, Keller could not hold it in with Huddleston, and then Huddleston was able to hold him off in a late charge. A very clean battle for the win, very hard racing. Like, honestly, what a way to start off 2025. Even though ARCA has been labeled as a bit of a clown show, it does have its moments. And this race was definitely its moment. A very hard, clean race to the finish. No bullshit. And Huddleston wins a pretty dramatic race. I believe there's only one caution for an on-track incident. And if you're wondering about Daniel Hemrick, he ended up finishing 9th. He was running 5th near the end until he lost pace, until he fell off the pace near the end and finished 9th 3 laps down. It's like, wow, Hemrick was in it. Let's be honest, though, Hemrick was kind of pathetic in this race, but to begin with, before he lost all his power. Like, Hemrick was literally in an overpowered fucking car from a Truck Series team. And he could literally do nothing against ARCA West drivers. And that there is why Daniel Hemrick is no longer in the Cup Series and why he got replaced by Ty fucking Dillon. Which, honestly, getting replaced by Ty Dillon is a downgrade, if anything. But yeah, honestly, Hemrick, that's kind of sad. You were in an ARCA West race and you still couldn't win. Seriously, how the fuck did this guy win an Xfinity championship again? But yeah, Trevor Huddleston, there was nothing pathetic about him. He absolutely dominated the field and won this race with ease. So yeah, what a way to start off the 2025 season. And what a way for ARCA to get in the spotlight for the right reasons to open the season. Because usually the first race in NASCAR of any kind is usually the modified season opener at New Smyrna, the day before the Super Bowl. And usually New Smyrna kicks off Daytona Speedweeks, considering New Smyrna is literally 20 minutes away from Daytona. Just down the road. But this year, it's like, no, it's going to be ARCA West this year. Kern County, since Kern County got a lot of Irwindale's dates now with Irwindale shut down. But yeah, and also, it's also now time to start taking ARCA in the spotlight seriously. Considering ARCA is going to be included in the new NASCAR video game with Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks. Maybe someday we'll have a NASCAR video game where they have all the series instead of just Cup, Xfinity, Trucks, and ARCA. I mean, back in the day, we used to have modifieds in the video games. We even had iteration of the weekly series in the Dirt to Daytona game. Yes, I have played Dirt to Daytona before. It's actually a pretty fun game, not gonna lie. But yeah, hopefully someday we get a NASCAR video game in the future that has Cup, Xfinity, Trucks, ARCA, all the branches of ARCA. Because I believe with ARCA and NASCAR 25, I believe it's going to be all the branches like ARCA and ARCA East and West. But not only ARCA, hopefully we can get the video game and also have modifieds return to it. And maybe we have the Canada Series, Mexico Series, Euro Series, and that series in Brazil. I mean, if it's a NASCAR video game, it should have all the NASCAR sanctioned series in it. That would just make sense. But yeah, Trevor Huddleston gets the win. In terms of ARCA West Championship preview, let's be honest. It's Trevor Huddleston's championship to lose with guys like Tyler Reif, Sean Hangarini, Landon Lewis, and Isabel Robusto now out of the picture. It's easily Huddleston's championship to lose. I think Huddleston is easily the championship favorite for ARCA West this year. Can he pull it off? Tune in to Phoenix in November to find out. But yeah, what a way to kick off the ARCA West season and to kick off NASCAR this year. And our next ARCA race isn't until Phoenix in 2 months. Well, that was anticlimactic. But at least this finish wasn't anticlimactic. It was very climactic. But what a way to kick off the year. A great battle between Huddleston and Keller. Huddleston stands tall. Don't worry, Keller. Someday you'll get that win in ARCA West. Someday. But anyway, next recap will be the Modifieds race in New Smyrna in 2 weeks. I am not watching the Clash this year. Honestly, exhibition race, I'm not caring for it. Plus, there's no ARCA Modifieds at the Clash, so no ARCA Modifieds, no party. Let's be honest, though, I would not even watch the Clash if it was at fucking Daytona this year. Because the Clash is honestly a meaningless exhibition race and honestly lost all value a decade ago when it was at Daytona. And for anyone that wants to say anything about the Clash, no, it is not going back to Daytona. The only reason it's moved is because nobody gave a fuck about the Clash at Daytona. Which is why it went to the road course for that 1 year, then went to LA for 3 years, and why now it's at Bowman Gray. Honestly, NASCAR will be better off just ending the Clash altogether, and we just bring back preseason Thunder testing at Daytona. Honestly, NASCAR just be better off doing that and just having preseason Thunder testing at Daytona again. But anyway, that's just a topic for another day. Anyway, though, see you all for the next racing recap in 2 weeks from Modifieds in New Smyrna. I'm out.